charging cradle thing, or charging dongle on the end of a wire, which is your standard 4-pin magnetic coupler. And how strong is it? We always like to test that. Good and strong. It's going to hold nice and solid. This is really good because you can get these easily, and it makes sure that the watch is sealed, no holes like sticking a wire into a hole. Really good. I'm very impressed. Very good design. Awesome. This is easy to adjust too. You see the little patterns here. You simply get a little screwdriver or something, pry that up, slide it on down to where the groove hits the next one, snap it down, and I'll show it to you on in a little bit. It just hooks easily right there and clips down, and that's it. Once you have it set to your size, very easy to get in and out of. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this manual. I'm going to try. There you go. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you, this thing tethers to the FundoWear app. And we have reviewed the FundoWear app many times. Many times. It's the most common app that's used for tethering. And I've had other watches that I've gone out and collected step data on, and sleep data on, and heart rate data on. And so we're not going to do that all over again, because this is not a review of an app over and over. It's a review of a watch. So knowing that it uses the FundoWear app, you'll be able to look at any of the other watch reviews if you want to learn more about that app, or just download it yourself. Okay, there's the product. There's the box, the wire. We've covered everything except how cool this watch is. This, folks, has got one of the best speakers. Yeah, speakers I've ever heard. Little row of holes right there is where the speaker is. I'm going to press and hold it. We'll turn it on and listen. Hopefully it'll make a sound. You hear how rich that is? Solid bass. And look at the watch face. Isn't that cool? But wait, there's more. We have a few other installed watch faces. A little analog one. Another analog one with gold. A digital watch face. And then this one, which has a few different options on here. Like you press that and it lets you connect your Bluetooth, which were not connected. With this one, you have your pedometer number of steps just displayed. And here you can hit a phone and you can call a phone number. Of course, you have to be connected with Bluetooth for all that to happen. Okay, so those are the watch faces. I go back to the colorful one. I like that one. When you swipe down, you get this display that shows you your battery, your Bluetooth condition. You can go into airplane mode and you can silence it right here, or have volume. When you're back at the watch face, if you swipe up, or anyway, but that way, if you swipe left, or if you swipe right, you're going to go into all of your apps. So the only way you get that upper display is by swiping down from any page, and you can go into all these pages of apps. These are the installed apps on here. Let's get to the first page, which is right here after the last one. You've got a phone book, which, by the way, is tethered, brings in the phone book tethered from your watch. Dialer, we saw that. Your call logs for calls that you've made from your phone. Remember, this is a tethered type of a watch, so it's pulling in the call logs and contacts from your phone. And then your notifications, your text messages. The next one has a find your device. When you're tethered, you press that and it's going to beep both your phone and your watch. You can set different alarms on here. You have a basic calendar that shows you today's date, and then it shows you the calendar. Hasn't been synced up yet, so the calendar is not correct. Then you have an audio player. The audio player is pretty cool because the volume is so loud on here. If we are Bluetooth connected and we hit the play, it'll play the music that's on your phone through your watch. And you can adjust the volume on your phone to get it like maximum, and then adjust the volume right here to playback on your watch. And with that really good speaker, it's awesome. Then you come over to a Bluetooth camera. You tap that and it turns your camera into, or your phone into the camera mode, and you can take a selfie or a still picture by pressing a button on your watch to activate the phone on your camera. Whoops. And it's the pictures are stored on your phone. Bluetooth is where you set up your Bluetooth connection with whichever Bluetooth device you've got set up on your phone. Your file manager shows you the files that are on your watch. If you have any pictures you've transferred over or music, this is where you'd see them. Your basic pedometer that you can start and stop right here. So it's not just always running, but you can selectively start it, stop it, and put in all of your basic information, your height, your weight, the goal of number of steps that you want to accumulate, all of that right there in the pedometer. You have a built-in sleep monitor that you can start, and it will track your hours of sleep. And it looks like it's a stopwatch running to give you an overall track of your sleep time in general. Interesting. Okay. Sedentary reminder. This is that looped notification every 30 minutes, up to 300 minutes. It will tell you to get up and move around or take a drink of water or whatever you're choosing. Take medicine, whatever you want for your sedentary reminder. Here's the heart rate, and the diodes are on the back, of course, and you strap that on or use your finger, and it'll take a heart rate measurement for you. Seems to be doing pretty good. These are getting better with the newer watches. You get a reading, and then, of course, you get all of this recorded, or you can go into a continuous repeat mode, or you can just take a one-time reading, either way. Then you have Siri. When you're tethered, you can press that. If you're on an Android, it'll give you the equivalent of the OK, and you know the rest, Google. If it's on this one, it'll do with iOS, it'll summons Siri for you. You've got app download, which is the QR code you use to scan, but we know it's the FundoWear app that you're going to be looking for, so you can simply scan on FundoWear in the Google Play Store and download that app to your phone and use it, or you can do the QR code if you'd like to do that. You have a basic stopwatch that we've seen all this before. You can start, stop. You can reset it, make lap time, all sorts of things. Okay, a calculator, which is a basic, simple, but color calculator. The digits are kind of small, a little challenging to read. It'd be nice if they were bigger, but they're all on the screen, which is great. A theme lets you just have different background. You see the bubbles showing up behind the